Before engines roared and concrete roads cut through the forests of Thailand, people believed every great thing created by nature had a guardian. Not a god in the sky, but a mother spirit, quiet, unseen, and deeply respected. Her name was Mae Yanang. She is a spirit guarding boats and various vehicles in Thai, Cambodian, and Laotian cultures, an ancient belief woven into the very fabric of Southeast Asian life. In Laos, this same spirit is revered through river traditions tied to the mighty Mae, where boat spirits are honored before journeys and competitive racing. Though her name may differ across these lands, the offerings remain strikingly similar. Pieces of cloth, fragrant flowers, and spirals of incense smoke, all given to ask for safe passage and calm waters. In Cambodia, these beliefs thrive among the river communities along the Tonle Sap and Mekong Basin. Here, wooden boats are treated with a profound reverence, and intricate rituals are performed to honor the spirit believed to dwell within the vessel, a silent force guiding it and guarding its crew. Though borders may divide the land, the rivers connect them, and through these waters flows the same unwavering belief that what remembers its forest, water listens, and a mother spirit watches over all who travel with respect. Those who honor her often wear the traditional clothes of their respective cultures, a visual link to the deep past from which this tradition emerged. The worship of Mae Yanang itself stems from the veneration of other female deities, such as Mae Phosop, the rice goddess, and Nang Quack, the beckoning lady of fortune. Some scholars even trace its origins further, suggesting it may be derived from the worship of Maz, the powerful sea goddess in Chinese folklore. Mae Yanang was believed to be born from old trees, sacred forests, and later from the very wood used to build boats and houses. She has no fixed appearance. No one has ever truly seen her. Some say she looks like a graceful Thai woman in traditional dress, her hair neatly tied back, her eyes calm but all-knowing. Others believe she never shows herself fully, only appearing in fleeting dreams or as a subtle, shimmering reflection in glass or water. When a tree was cut to make a vessel, her spirit followed the wood, settling into its very heart. A related spirit, Nang Takyon, the spirit of the hopia tree, had to be formally invited to protect the boat and its owner. This was done by standing at the boat's bow, a sacred space where no one was permitted to step, and making an offering. This offering often included a garland or a piece of red cloth tied to the bow, followed by a ceremony to pay homage to the spirit religion. Over time, this belief expanded, and some people came to believe Mae Yanang was sacred enough to protect other vehicles, such as cars and even planes, assuming that the steering wheel or control column became her new dwelling place. The way of worship adapted, with a tricolor cloth and a fresh garland often tied and hung there as a modern-day offering. Within this special tree, according to the spirit religion and spiritualism, there is said to reside a horde of angels. And from the moment the offering is made, the vessel is no longer just an object, it is alive. Villagers said Mae Yanang was gentle, like a mother watching over her child. Although she is based on animism, a traditional belief system deeply rooted in Thailand, she was especially respected by Thai fishermen. Most fishermen believed that every fishing boat contained the spirit of Mae Yanang. If respected, she protected them from sudden storms, guided their boats safely through dark, treacherous rivers, and warned of danger before it arrived. Each time fishermen went out to sea, they would first pay their respects to Mae Yanang to ask for auspiciousness in their work and to ensure she would protect them from all harm. But she was also strict. If ignored, mocked, or disrespected, she could turn silent waters into graves. In the coastal province of Samut Sakhon, the equipment used in the ceremony to pay respect to Mae Yanang Rua is specific and symbolic. It includes kanam chanap, a special sweet along with duck-dried squid pork, belly rice, 3 kinds of fruit, a cloth, silver and gold paper, a handful of incense, a handful of flowers, a bowl of water, and a handful of pomegranate twigs. During the ceremony, the boat owner arranges these offerings on a tray and places it on the boat's pantry, the sacred forward part of the hull. They then light the incense to summon Mae Yanang Rua, asking her to receive the offering and praying for her protection from dangers and for a stable, prosperous occupation. Afterward, they bring the tricolor cloth, flowers, and incense to tie around the pantomime, the boat's buck. Finally, they burn the silver and gold paper, set off firecrackers to ward off misfortune, and sprinkle water from the bowl over the entire hull using the pomegranate branches. Only then, with the ritual complete, would the ship begin to sail. The fishermen believed that the Khan boat, the bow of the vessel, was the physical residence of Mae Yanang Rua. Consequently, the Khan boat was considered the most important and sacred part of the boat, the captain of the ship. It demanded reverence and respect. It was forbidden for anyone to kick, step on, sit, stand, or cross over it, or to do anything that could be seen as insulting to the ship's pantomime. There was a deep-seated belief that if someone disrespected the ship, it would bring trouble and grave misfortune to the owner and the entire crew. Old fishermen told stories of nights when the river suddenly went calm to calm. The air grew heavy. There was no wind. The insects fell silent. That was when they felt her presence. Some swore they heard a soft female voice calling their name from the water. Those who followed the voice were never seen again. One legend speaks of a young, arrogant boat owner who openly laughed at the old traditions. He removed the ceremonial cloth, refused to make offerings, and loudly proclaimed that spirits were just stories for weak and simple minds. That night, under a perfectly clear sky, his boat drifted into the middle of the river. Without any warning, the current twisted violently around his vessel. The boat spun like a toy, the wood cracking under an unseen force, and it sank into the dark water while all nearby boats remained completely untouched, bobbing gently on the calm surface. When villagers later searched for his body, they found something strange and unsettling. His hands were clasped together, as if in a final, desperate prayer, and tied to the broken bow of his sunken boat was a piece of red cloth soaked and knotted tightly, as if it had been placed there by unseen hands. Mae Yanang was never considered evil. She did not seek to inspire fear. She demanded respect. To her, carelessness was the same as a direct insult. Beliefs about Mae Yanang, from Thailand's vibrant world of spiritism and spiritualism, have been mentioned and have played a large role in Thai literature, such as in the classic tale of Princess Pikunthong, and were even made into a movie in 1970, simply titled Mae Yanang. At present, the belief that Mae Yanang can live in a car is still strong. Many taxi drivers tie garlands to their rearview mirrors. Fishermen still bow before launching their boats, and families whisper her name when embarking on new journeys. They do this not because they are afraid, but because they remember. Because Mae Yanang is not a ghost that haunts. She is a mother who protects. And like all mothers, she never forgets those who disrespect her children. Following these worshipping instructions is believed to help procure safety while driving, a small act of respect for an ancient, unseen guardian.